Hi, I'm Burt.
And this is Jer.
This is Burt and Jer's actually helpful video for the Ancient Dragon boss fight in Dark Souls 2.
If you're looking just for the boss fight, go ahead and check the description. We'll put a link timestamp to skip just the boss fight.
You can
And
skip all the dumb bullshit.
skip all the beginning bullshit. But if you like beginning bullshit, then you're probably wondering why we're even making this video. So you probably say to yourself, or say to us, or something. I don't know. You probably say, "Hey, Burt and Jer, why are you even making a video about this?" Well, it's simple. Because all the videos on YouTube that we found were actually not that helpful or not professional. You know, like recorded with a potato from behind the screen, something like that. And they just some assholes. They just want you to watch them win. It's or like if there's some guy beating the boss to death with a ladle. That's not helpful.
The ladle guy. Or the instructor's a magic using asshole and just sits in the corner and shoots at the boss with magic for an hour. That's not helpful. That
In
doesn't
which
show me
case,
the boss's moves. I don't care.
if that's your
Move on.
strategy, like that's totally a legitimate strategy. But if that's your strategy, then you probably don't need help with it. Like you can figure that out on your own pretty good. But yeah, so we together we fought the boss for like 8 hours the other day, and I finally figured out the easiest way I feel for your average melee character to win the boss fight.
First thing you're going to come to, you're going to be at the bonfire, and you're going to have to fight your way to the boss because you have to challenge him, obviously. You have to get to the boss door to challenge him. And you're going to need to put down small signs right away because until you actually talk to the boss and then hit him, there's not a boss in the area technically, so you can't use large signs. It's stupid. Dark Souls is just trying to fuck with you like they do.
And fighting your way up there, you're almost guaranteed to be invaded at some point. That's actually the most annoying part about fighting your way up there. The enemies aren't like a cakewalk. That's kind of annoying in and of itself, but getting invaded is by far the worst part, in my opinion.
You also just can't, like, you can run past most of the enemies. You can't run past an invasion.
No.
Speaking of running past, our builds are pretty fair for this. Mine is, I took all my levels to the soft level cap, except for a stupid dumbass no good magic, and I'm holding a red iron twin blade, maxed out at plus 10 hurt.
And I'm using a Mastodon Halberd plus 10 happiness with a lightning enchantment on it. And a tower shield sometimes, but in the videos I don't use that much. But yeah, your armor doesn't matter that much. Rings, I use a third dragon ring for more stamina. I know Burt was using a stamina ring, and
Yep.
also ring of protection, ring of blades,
The Ring of Life,
etc.
always, 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 whatever that's called.
Ring of protection. It saves
Oh,
you
yep.
on effigies, so hardcore.
Yeah,
And
if you don't have that yet, get that.
yeah, and we for this video we used a bonfire aesthetic on the area because we're so bad at Dark Souls that
We played through it so many goddamn times that
yeah.
like none of the enemies spawn anymore, so we had to use a bonfire aesthetic to show you how to do this.
But yeah, so if you're wondering why we suck so much, that's why. I promise. But yeah, so we're gonna cut now to a live commentary of fighting your way up there and what to look out for.
Okay.
So here's in-game live commentary of how to get up there.
Better
What?
stop. You better praise the sun with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be offended if you don't. Didn't. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
here's live commentary on how to get up to the boss the best way, the fast way. The other way is getting all the items and stuff, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to show you the fast way to get up there. So you run out of the bonfire room up the stairs, and here's your first enemy, a shield and sword guy. They're pretty easy to take down, especially if you have two people. Basically, if you dodge his first attack under his left arm, or under his sword arm, it's pretty easy to deal with. Here's the second guy.
All these guys actually roll around clockwise.
Yeah.
As you can see, good example of that. Oh, might not be it. Oh, gonna get screwed.
Nope, we're good.
Get screwed.
There we
That's
go.
good. Okay.
The club guy, as this guy was, is much more difficult than the shield and sword guy.
Than the not club guy.
Yes. Then you come up the stairs, and there's a shield and sword guy and a club guy. It's
First hard part of this area.
They're actually fairly easy to fight if you've got a shield and a friend. Part 1 shield, part 1 friend.
The shield friend method is definitely the best way to go about it.
Yeah. Because right now he's just wailing on both of them.
Oh, that was mad damage. Oh.
Here's the happy damage. There you go. So that's a thing.
Magic douche across the way, you gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, he's over there.
Doesn't do damage at all, practically. But if he hits, the lightning hits near you,
here, we'll demonstrate.
Area of effect.
Here. You can be kind of far.
It's gonna hit me.
It knocks you down.
Look at my health though. That's all it did.
Doesn't do much damage. It just stuns, which is very annoying, especially if you're fighting those two big dirty assholes. All right. And then you come up
for these
through
next
here.
two guys. For these next two guys, we should mention that using the stairs is the easiest way to do this, because they do a downward hammer type swing, and if you're below them on the stairs, they hit like an imaginary floor.
Yep.
So you're way better off fighting them if they're above you on the stairs. Also, if they swing at the same time, that's a bonus. Obviously, Dark Souls.
Also, I should mention that if you fight these guys with a shield, you don't block all the damage. They can still get some decent hits in there on you.
Do not kite them the stairs, because you'll attract the next two enemies, and they suck.
Stay below the next set of stairs. All right, so that brings us to the next enemies, which are these like dragon guys.
You can kite just one if you do it just perfectly.
If you walk about like kind of on the right side of the stairs and walk it up like slowly, the one on the right will eventually get mad at you, just like that. There you go. And oh, what the fuck?
Oh, come here.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, they're actually tankier and do more damage than the big guys, but they have like, you can knock them a lot easier with heavy attacks and heavy weapons.
They do copious amounts of damage.
It's true.
Like guy's way worse, I think.
The axe guy?
He has a different weapon. Yeah, the double axe guy. His swings will hit behind him. Like certain swings that he has, if you're behind him, you will be hit by the same exact swing. Oh, that was good. Okay. That didn't do much damage at all. See, they're way tankier than the big guys.
But they can be stunned, so that's the thing. All right. Then you got two more hammer guys and one more dragon armor fellow. And you can lure one hammer guy, just like I did. Or if you're...
But we're not...
Or if you're
Burt.
Burt.
Sissies, so we're...
Then you go...
Burt. I burted up again. Oh no. And
now we lured all three.
I'll get the fast guy.
Nope.
I hate the shield guys. Okay.
You got a fast guy and a shield guy. So.
Okay, Mayday. This didn't go quite to plan. That's alright. This is Dark Souls.
Alright, you've got, yes, still Dark Souls. You got everybody on you.
Didn't change. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's not fine. Thought it was fine. Run away! Oh, my God.
Alright, I'm gonna run back from these bastards.
I think I earned a drink.
I'm gonna drink.
Alright, I think I got this. Oh, alright, you're here.
There we go. That was happy.
You took so many hits.
And this guy's being an asshole up here, apparently.
Also,
look at him.
Gotta mention something real fast. You can use all your Estus flasks. Doesn't matter, because the boss will do one hit damage to you.
Yep.
Like you're dead, no matter what. If you get touched by the boss, you are dead. So use all your flasks. Don't spare. Spare no expense on the way to the boss.
Which brings us to the boss door. Alright, here we go. Actually, the boss fight. First things first.
Real deal. Notice he blows fire at the door. Kind of important. If you run like straight at the fucking dragon, he's just gonna fly in the air and do the gay attack that you'll see in a little bit. That annihilates everything. You don't want to do that.
So I recorded this by myself because this boss fight's much easier if you do it by yourself. Because the attacks he does are dictated by where you're standing. Which, as you'll see, I'm doing what's called the toe technique. So basically, you run in the door, then run to the right.
That's trademarked, by the way. The toe technique. You can't say that.
Trademark, Burt and Jer. But yeah.
Okay.
You go between his toes. Oh, here's textbook fly away. If he jumps up in the air like that, you run towards his tail.
Easily the most dangerous move.
Absolutely.
Run straight towards his tail.
Absolutely, the
It's
most
gay
dangerous
because
move.
when he jumps, he's not necessarily facing the same way as when he was on the ground. So like
Right.
it gets fishy.
But yeah, you run straight towards his tail, chase his tail. But if you go between his big toe, like his inside toe and his middle toe, and hit, you can hit 3 times, but that's pretty ballsy. You're better off hitting 2 times, like this.
100% do not recommend. Also, he shifts his toes, and that's scary, but you'll be safe.
You'll be fine.
Also,
yeah, you'll
also
see it
when
right
he's-
here.
When he stomps, he goes out and forward with his foot. So if you're gonna dodge, like if you're gonna roll one way or the other, obviously go inside, but go back and inside, if
Right.
anything.
Yeah,
Like if you're scared.
I always go like, I always aim for the asshole. As you'll see right here when he lifts his foot
Yep.
up. You go
Yep.
mostly right under his sphincter.
Okay, he's about to do, I believe, the other attack.
There, yes. The other
the-
attack that you have to watch out for is the breathe fire as your own nutsack attack.
Yeah.
Which you'll
Cooking
see,
the Rocky
he does it
Mountain
right here.
oysters. Yeah. And there it is. Jeremy's pretty ballsy and keeps attacking him.
I'm
but
pretty
that,
close.
That is like really close to the fire.
That's
I
the
100%
edge.
Would not, 100% would not recommend doing that.
Yeah,
But
that's
I mean,
that's the edge of defeat right there.
yeah. Edge of defeat.
It's funny, his feet.
What else? Basically, it's pretty like easy actually once you do it this way. Like all the other videos on YouTube suck because they showed you like trying to coax him into doing the fire straight down thing, and that is the worst thing you can do. I hated that.
Don't do that.
That's why
a
we made
terrible
this
idea.
video. Because we got pissed at those videos.
Also, if you're wondering why I'm not wearing any armor, it's because all his attacks kill you in one hit anyway. So you're wasting weight if you wear any armor. I didn't do that just to be an asshole. You're probably wondering what the fuck. Another
Hopefully
strategy.
that didn't chase away viewers. What? No, I'm not taking this guy seriously. He's naked.
But another strategy is to get low HP and use that ring that does more damage with low HP. But I don't know. It's not really necessary. It's not worth
I would
it.
not try to get low HP to do that. If you happen to be low HP, sure, go for it. More power to you. I don't care what you do.
And there you go. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. You just takes forever. And if you're
basic
wondering
shit.
why I got 240,000 souls, it's because we did this with a bonfire aesthetic. So yeah, there's no
That's a thing all on its own.
yeah, it'll be 120,000 souls and the same items if you do it on a regular playthrough, first time through. But yeah, I think that'll conclude the video.
That's a wrap.
Thanks for watching.